Hey guys, and today I'm going to talk about that Pat Roberts has signed a new contract at the club. It's a 2 year, well, it's a 2.5 year contract extending until 2026, and we hold the option of another year. What's my thoughts on it? I think it's brilliant news that he has signed a new contract. Obviously, there was rumours at the back end of the summer that he was going to go to Southampton, but we obviously rejected it, and he has since signed a new contract. What I think a statement of intent to be honest. Do I think Pat Roberts has been at his best this season? No, I don't think he has. But overall, he's a brilliant football player. He's skillful. He causes a lot of problems for defences, like you saw against Birmingham on Saturday. All Bakuna, for example, was doing was kicking him because they couldn't get close to him, and it can cause a lot of problems for opposition defence. And on his day, he is one of the best right wingers at this level and in the championship. The one issue I do think he has is he doesn't his end product does lack, if you get what I mean, because like if you look on the other wing, Clark's got 9 goals and an assist. Roberts only got an assist. What that's something he does need to work on if you get me, because I think he should be getting similar numbers to Clark. I think he's got the ability to do it, but he just hasn't done it so far this season. So hopefully, because I'll be honest with you, I do think the talk about Southampton did affect him. If I'm in total honesty, especially the earlier weeks when he came back, and obviously the talk was he going to stay, or was he going to go, but. Obviously, we now know he's staying, but hopefully now that his future's sorted, he knows he's not going on anywhere. If you get me, that he's here for the next few years, that now he can really put his head down and really start getting goal confident, because I think he's been brilliant the last few weeks against Leicester. I thought he had a good game. Norwich he did like Saturday, but the only thing he's lacking is getting goals from the assist. What a player of his ability should be getting if you get me. And like I said, it's nice to see him showing a bit of loyalty, because he wouldn't have been sort of options if he did decide to go. If you get me, obviously Southampton, I'm sure there would have been other clubs after him, but yeah, for him to show that, and it also shows it's not about the money, because I can guarantee you, um, Southampton will probably be offering more than what we have. But yeah, it also kind of shut the club up by saying we're not willing to pay anybody. That's totally wrong. I mean, I know we sold Ross Stewart, but what younger player have we sold under the model? Nobody, if you get Romero, nobody who is big for the future. So yeah, that's brilliant news. And I think at 26 he can only get better. He's got time to improve, and you never know, maybe one day he can play in the Premier League for us. So yeah, so funny enough, actually, I was going to do a video talking about the players who are out of contract at the end of the season. But obviously, Pat Roberts was, but as this has happened, I'll just sort of merge it into one. So now that there's 4 players out of contract in the summer: Corey Evans, Bradley Dack, Alex Pritchard, and Alice Taylor. So I'm going to start with Corey Evans. I think with Corey Evans, this is the right time to let him go. Obviously, he hasn't played this so far this season, because he's obviously still recovering from the injury he suffered last season. Obviously, he's our captain, and I do think on the whole he has done well for the club. Obviously, Helmut Gower League One, he was good for the first half of last season, but he hasn't been seen since. And a big injury at coming on 33 would be like will he return the same player? What would be interesting. And to be honest, I think when he does come back in January, he'll only be used as rotation, and I don't see him getting past Ekwa or Neil, if you get with me. And I think that with the age he's at, the weight side, imagine Evans on, can he beat it? We can get probably better on like smaller weights as younger. So I think it's just the right time to move on from Corey Evans. He's done well for us and stuff, but like I just said, I think it's the right time. Um, Bradley Dack, I think at this minute, obviously he does have the option of another year. He came in from Blackburn like in the summer. he's had a lot of injuries, and I don't think he has impressed when he has played. Obviously, the big reason why he signed really because Mowbray knows him, and it's his mate. If you get me, I'm funny enough. Evans did know him, and yeah, he has had his moments. Like he got the assist for the second job goal against Rotherham. He got a goal against Southampton in the 5-0 win, but I think I would let him go. People's in the pecking order, like a Chase Job, who we want to build the future of the club around, and I know he's on quite high wages, so I think as things stands, I wouldn't take his year's option up. If he goes on and as a banging second half of the season, um, who knows? But right at this minute, I would let him go. So yeah. Alex Pritchard is a funny one because obviously it was strong rumours that he was told in the summer he wouldn't be off the new contract and he could leave if he wanted to. But I actually think it's a better option than Bradley Dack, if you get me. I think it's better footballer than Bradley Dack. Obviously nearly got off the bench against Birmingham on Saturday. With Pritchard, I would not be against if we offered him a new 1 year contract, like for someone as an experienced player in the dressing room if he's happy to play rotation, if you get a rotation role, if you get what I mean, but and use all of his experience play here and there, but he would be behind a Chase and Job in the pecking order. But I suspect he will leave. I wouldn't be surprised if he left in January, but if it's up to me, I wouldn't be against offering him a new 1 year contract at the end of the season. But if he didn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And with Ellis Taylor, my thoughts are, I think now he's 21 in the summer, like in April, and I think now is the time for him to try and break into a first team somewhere. I don't think it'll be here, as I just think we've got better players. If you look at the positions he played, like left back, right wing, and on both wings, but I just don't see where you get thing if you get what I mean. Yes, you could send him out on loan and maybe extend his contract by another year, but I just don't see the point in it. I think he'll be better if he just goes on and gets on with his career elsewhere, maybe in League Two or League One, because he has done that this season. He's one of the better players in the under-23s, and he scored again tonight for them. And yeah, he's got to go and play first game football, and I don't think he'll be good enough to do it here. So I think it'll just be better off for him to go. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Pat Roberts signing a new contract and what I would do with the players who are out of contract in the summer. Leave your thoughts on it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me if you get the main? So yeah, so like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.